Alright, time for another day of the blends. I like blends because, in case you didn't know, blends are when you combine Instagram feeds with somebody else and it like shows you their recommended and your recommended. So instead of just having to stare at my feed, we can look at Sam's degenerate feed too.
It's not degenerate. It's only partially degenerate. It's degenerate.
So Amanda, here we go. That's funny. That's funny. Do you get it?
I get it.
Because he put the milk away. Oh my gosh, what happened?
I love how they rolled up their window.
Local Jimmy John's because Firehouse subs. I don't care how big the room is, I cast Fireball.
They jimmied their last John.
Oh, that's so funny.
What?
Why are you looking at me? Look at the hair clips. Oh my gosh. That's some shit I would definitely
Every time
do.
I ask Joe to put anything away, or he does put anything away, he uses a Ziploc bag.
Yeah, because... Okay, why don't you use a Ziploc bag to put stuff away?
Because I don't think pouring soup in a Ziploc bag and then putting it in the fridge is necessarily appetizing when I open it and there's just a bag of soup sitting there. When we have containers.
Yeah, but then you can just throw the bag away. You can't just throw a container away.
I mean, technically you can't.
You throwing our containers away?
No, I'm just saying.
So where are you from?
So I grew up in.
So where are you from?
So
The whole gallon is crazy.
Happy birthday to your wall.
I just watched this yesterday.
Happy birthday to
Why is he going back and... That's Ollie.
Brother, you look every nanosecond of 50 years old. You look 17 minutes away from being 50. Motherfucker talking about some 36-year-old who looks 17. Yeah, 17 years past your prime, brother.
Man should never scream when the DJ tells everyone to make some noise, right? Clap, sure. Nod your head, acceptable. Point to the ceiling, fine. But scream, open mouth, full volume, hands in the air screaming. You just want to cruise on The Price is Right? Absolutely not. You're a grown man. You pay taxes. You've had lower back pain from sleeping.
You pay taxes.
I grew up around men who didn't believe in wearing shorts, right? There's no reason you should be screaming just because the DJ shouted, fellas, where are you at? Where are we at?
W take.
I
W
agree.
take for sure. Man should not be screaming. Yeah.
I agree.
Fellas, where you at? Not doing it. Not doing it.
Yeah, like I'm trying to imagine myself like on like a first date or something like that, and the DJ
Yes,
at somewhere with like a DJ,
yeah.
but then if the guy was like, yeah, I'd be like, oh.
Fellas, where you at?
Woo!
nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4.
What?
What are you scanning? You're scanning a fish barcode.
Man.
So you're not listening to me that I'm gonna call the police. That is not LA Fitness barcode.
That's a fish
That's a fish bark.
You're not recording me.
I ain't recording you, see?
Like I said, you're recording yourself. I don't know what you think you're doing, but you don't know how to operate the phone.
Recording me. Now how do you feel I'm recording you?
You're not.
I've seen enough. Put him in office.
That's pretty funny.
1.4 miles. Take the exit onto I-80.
Why is it doing that?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, that makes my stomach hurt. Serious eyebrows. Yep.
That's you. No, because that's actually you. That's crazy.
The breastfeeding part for sure.
Please don't unbuckle the car. You could fly. Well, yeah, that's what's gonna happen if you crash. Who doesn't know that?
Hi guys, my name is Kayla and I'm going to be doing a demonstration speech on how to save blood pressure. Oh my god. Please.
It was perfect.
Hello.
Farting is always funny, bro.
Look.
Oh, I've seen this. That was absolute pure, pure terror. She's shaking.
It's amazing.
Ever since I was a kid, I've been at you.
I completely gobbled it up. It was so well done, and all of you play a part in that chemistry. Vanessa, Sue is a soon-to-be mom who's going to be stepping into this massive new role, but she also wants to hold on to her career and still save the world and protect the citizens.
I spoke to Matt and Kevin and everybody about any tropes, and I was worried about it at certain points. He annoyed him sometimes because I was thinking about it so much because there are so many cliches associated with so much of the time mothers in films over the decades have been. Is my answer funny, baby?
He's just making funny faces at me. He's being very unprofessional.
Is that the guy from The Bear?
Yes!
Is this what I thought?
No, listen, this is a real family. This is what you're building. You're showing me there's a...
Ages ago, and he's still laughing.
Yeah.
Wasn't joking.
This is what it was.
That's how it goes down every time.
I completely gobbled it up. It was so well done, and all of you play a part in that chemistry. Vanessa, Sue is a soon-to-be mom who's going to be stepping into this massive new role, but she also wants to hold on to her career and still save the world and protect the citizens.
I spoke to Matt and Kevin and everybody about any tropes, and I was worried about it at certain points.
He knew that it was coming too. He knew somebody was about to say
Oh,
something.
it's so funny.
There are so many.
That is why I take
No,
my
in the
11-year-old
beginning.
boy to drag shows in the summer with my friend and fellow church leader Kate and her 11-year-old boy. I want him to know that there is no wrong way to have a body, especially if you're a man. That bodies can be celebrated and played with. I want him to know that all bodies can shapeshift and be adorned with makeup and glitter. All bodies. I want him to know that there is no wrong way to live in his body, as long as his body is not hurting other bodies. Amen? I especially want him to know this if he turns out to be a heterosexual, able-bodied, and cisgendered man. I want to raise a boy who knows that he doesn't get to tell other people how to live in a body.
You better not lose him.
Is that a child?
No.
Oh, that's a stuffed animal.
Oh my gosh, that's so sad.
Oh, sugar plum! Bye, Odie!
That's a canon traumatizing event.
You would
That
be
poor
driving
girl.
around for the next 75 hours looking for that stuffed animal. I didn't care if you had
Yep.
to eat a wolf alive to get it back. You would be getting it back.
There's no way, bro. She was literally watching her stuffed animal fall to its death.
She's like 5 too. She probably had that thing her entire life.
Oh my gosh, that was horrible. Oh, Sugar Plum, are you a character from The Grinch?
I sincerely hope they got it back. What the fuck?
Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so funny.
That's so bad. That is like my biggest fear.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday.
What is going on? Oh.
Lucy. That's Lucy.
And let us confess our faith today in the words of the Sparkle Creed. I believe in the non-binary God. And let us
No.
Why?
All right.
Well, that was fun.
That was today's blends. We should do a blend blend. We should do a blend every day.
Yours tends to be very Catholic, and mine tends to be mostly about children.
Babies. Yeah.
Yeah.
We should do a blend every day until we have 1 million subscribers.
Well, it's a goal.
All right, everyone. Thank you to all 10 of you for coming to our...
10? We're like 50?
No, well, we have 50 subscribers, but there's probably only like 10 people that are going to watch this. So make sure you drop a comment or some shit. I don't know. Bye.